All right, folks, we are joining you from Brandon High School. Volleyball game between the Brandon Bulldogs and the Jim Hill Lady Tigers. This is the JV contest, and first set, Brandon thoroughly handled the Tigers 25-7, and we're now in the second set, 2-0.
Number 10 for Brandon serving here. That looks to be like Courtney Bates.
Courtney scored the first point a few seconds ago. We get another one on an error by Jim Hill. And folks, you're going to have to excuse, this is Brian Marshall and Coach KK Aldridge. We are not volleyball coaches or people. We are doing the best we can, so excuse our terminology and language as far as
looks like that one
volleyball
was in.
terms. That was in?
That was in.
Looks like that's another score for Brandon. It's 5-0 at this point. Second period. And Courtney's still at the line serving the ball. We got also on the court, we got number 4, Sydney Wells, 15, Ashley Tullis at the net. And a nice spike by Ashley Tullis there for 6 point for the Brandon Bulldogs. Also got on the court Rachel Massey, number 6, number 25 Lauren Lowland, and number 18 Bailey McCarver. And that looks like another point for Brandon Bulldogs. It's now 7-0. Looks like the JV team is in sync at the moment against Jim Hill.
Oh, that was a nice shot there by number 4.
Oh, just out of bounds.
Was it just out? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But, it was close. So Jim Hill get their turn to serve the ball at this point. Those of you that might be watching tonight, if you have either one of our numbers, if you would let us know how our live stream looks, just give us a text. We're interested to know how it's going and what it looks like. Ball's the line, and nice point by Ashley Tullis. When she spiked that, she got up there pretty good, didn't she?
She did. Brandon seems to really be working together as a team right now.
They are. They playing nice volleyball at this point.
Looks like they've had a lot of practice setting and passing to one another.
I think Coach Hall's been good for the girls. Seems like they've really worked hard and look like they're ready for the season. Oh, nice little finesse move there. Again, that's Ashley Tullis, and that's also Sydney Wells at the line. So that was a nice little volley there.
That one lands just outside the lines there. Brandon will continue to serve.
So that's a 10-1 Brandon lead in the second set. Served by, oh wow, Sydney came out of the back for that one, and it's going to be just a little deep.
Looks like we have a sub coming in for the Bulldogs. Looks like that will be number 20.
It's Molly Hunter, number 20. Oh, it got the net. So that'll be another point for the Jim Hill Tigers, Division Tigers. Oh, serve didn't quite get over the net. So that's a 11-3 game. Brandon will come back to serve the ball, number 15. Ashley Tullis, who had some nice saves, nice spikes a few minutes ago. We're going to go, just a little short. And we set the ball for number 25, Lauren Lowland. Jim Hill's going to have trouble with that as they crash into the bench. Hope everybody's okay over there.
Nicely done by number 25, Lauren Lowland. Looks like we also have another sub in for Brandon, number 16. Looks like that is, I'm sorry, I do not have a name for that number. We will find out and make sure we make a correction on that.
In the meantime, we have another point for the Bulldogs. Number 8, Mackenzie Geis at the serving line. And Jim Hill has trouble with it again.
I think that one was just out there.
Oh, they called it out?
Yes, it was just long.
Makes it a 13-5 second set. And we set the ball. Oh, too much hands. Set another point for the Lady Tigers. Not really sure. Looks like we're going to have a sub, Coach. You got.
Looks like number 12 coming in. Number 12 is Lexi Cruz.
All right, good luck, Lexi. Lexi's going to come in to serve.
Lexi serving again. Jim Hill unable to handle the serve once again. Another point for Brandon. Score now 16-6 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs.
I'm kind of falling behind on my scoring job here, Coach.
It's a lot to handle over here, Dr. Marshall, but you're doing a fine job. Lexi serves it just a little wide this time. Point awarded to the Tigers of Jim Hill.
Another 7 points for the Tigers. So it's a 16-7 game. I got some folks saying that the game is on blacked out. If you'll go back, we were on momentarily. If you'll refresh your page, we should be up and streaming. So we should be good to go for those of you who tuned in a little early. We're a little early on our broadcast. We thought we'd get a little practice at volleyball and give you a chance to see some of the junior varsity girls in action. This is a JV game, of course, and varsity game will be directly following the junior varsity game.
Have a nice little rally going.
And Jim Hill's awarded the point.
Brandon got caught celebrating a bit too early there.
They did. Went in the net, and they played it right out of the net. So it'll be a 17-8. I believe the scoreboard's wrong. I believe we've got it right, I think. Yeah, they corrected the scoreboard now. Oh, nice try to dive there. Drive and save by. That's going to be Ashley Tullis again. So it's a 17-9 game.
That serve was just a little wide.
Didn't quite have the get the hand on the ball on that serve, I don't believe, did she?
No, it looked pretty much like all forearm for me.
So we've got number 10, Courtney Bates, at the serving line, and she serves it just a little deep. So Jim Hill trying to make a little comeback right here at 18-10. Hopefully the Bulldogs can get to 25 first. I'm not sure if we stuffed that or if they stuffed themselves, but it was a nice play either way. Another Brandon Bulldog point, 19-10. Number 4 at the line, Sydney Wells at the serving line. And I'm not sure that wouldn't have gone out of bounds if she'd let it go, but okay. Oh!
Looked like Ashley tried to hit it there, back over her head, just got into the net a little bit.
Still in good shape at 19-11. Comfortable lead. Up 1 set to none. Jim Hill serving the ball to the Dogs. And looks like they award a point to Brandon.
Must have had some type of a illegal serve there. Maybe her foot came across the line.
I'm going to say her foot probably came across the line. It's hard to tell from this angle that we're looking at. Folks in the stands, you probably can tell a little better. Yeah, it's a little serve a little bit deep.
She had good velocity on it.
She did. She did have good velocity. Hit it hard. Jim Hill at the serving line. And it's a Jim Hill point. We're going to try and get you 2 screenshots here. I have 2 cameras running tonight. We're going to get you a serving shot with the one camera, and we're going to get you a full screen shot with another camera. So hopefully we get you a close up with the servers and a overview of the game as it goes. Again, Coach Aldridge and I are rookies at this, so trying our best. Just one thing. This is part of our class for the school, and we will have kids that take over our duties here as the season goes along. Again, we're running a trial run tonight as getting prepared for the year. We hope to do four games per sport. Of course, we'll follow all the Brandon Bulldog football games throughout the season, so you can see them all right here at BrandonBulldogAthletics.com. And this is a set point for the Dogs, 24-13. And she lets it go. It's a little deep. We have to wait a second. 24-14 in favor of the Lady Dogs. So the Dogs with that win set 2. Brandon leads 2 sets to none. With that, we're gonna pause for a few of our sponsors. Thank you for listening to the Brandon Bulldog Athletics.
Weekdays, I'm a pharmacist. Weekends, I coach T-ball. I know my pharmacy, but I need advice on the financial side. And I need volunteers. Very patient volunteers. It's great having a banker who will take the time to learn our business and take the time to help with these kids. Trustmark has everything I need from a bank, right down to the batting coach. Run! Other way!
Testing 1, 2. Testing.
The Exchange Club of Crossgates proudly supports Brandon Athletics. And here's what else we do. Our Dark Zone Haunted House, Halloween fun for all. Get details. The Exchange Club of Crossgates proudly supports Brandon Athletics. And here's what else we do. Our Dark Zone Haunted House, Halloween fun for all. Get details online at thedarkzone.net.
Right out of a Hollywood horror movie with plenty of screams.
Our Battle of Brandon Barbecue Challenge is a Mississippi State Championship Kansas City Barbecue Society sanctioned event. The cook-off includes backyard teams together with the same professional teams seen on TV's Pit Match.
Welcome to Bully's Alley. Some of the items available are
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. Hey, yeah. And everybody having a ball. Hey, hey. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I have a poor white shout out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Bully's Alley is located on the west side of campus. Special thanks to Charlotte's screen printing.
Change doesn't happen on its own. There is no magic wand, no silver bullet. Change is not for the weak. To change the game, it takes time, a willingness to challenge the status quo. But most of all, it takes tenacity, to believe that you can win on your own terms, in academics, in life, and on the field. To be a game changer. Changing the game means standing up for what you believe, even if someone is trying to knock you down. The one where anything can happen, where giants fall and champions are built. Because this is a game changer. This is a game changer. And this is a game changer. So when it comes right down to it, you'll see that those who have the audacity to believe they can change things are the ones who usually do. This year is a game changer. Are you ready?
I'm a contractor.
I'm Chief Financial Officer for my family.
Budgets have been tight the past few years.
We've had to stretch our dollars. Watch our spending.
Now, we're ready to hire again. We're ready to buy new equipment, to go after those bigger jobs.
We want to make those home improvements we've been putting off.
Bottom line, we're ready to grow, and Trustmark's right there with us.
We just need a little help around the house. For us, that means Trustmark.
Ooh, I love my truck.
Y'all hop in the back. We're going to take his truck. Somebody's being a little sassy today.
Where y'all going in my truck?
Have you lost your mind? Silly boy, trucks are for girls.
2014 Chevy Silverado for girls and guys at Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet or rogersdabbs.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Brandon Bulldog High School gym, and game between the Jim Hill Lady Tigers and the Brandon Lady Bulldogs. Get started in just a few minutes. JV squad, if you've tuned in a little early, get to see a little bit of that. They won their game 2-0. And right now the Lady Tigers are warming up on the court. They get 5 minutes, and then the Brandon Bulldogs have 5 minutes to warm up. So in the meantime, we're going to send you to a few of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in to the Brandon Bulldog Athletics website.
Weekdays, I'm a pharmacist. Weekends, I coach t-ball. I know my pharmacy, but I need advice on the financial side. And I need volunteers. Very patient volunteers. It's great having a banker who will take the time to learn our business and take the time to help with these kids. Trustmark has everything I need from a bank, right down to the batting coach. Run! Run! Other way! Other way!
I'm a contractor.
I'm Chief Financial Officer for my family.
Budgets have been tight the past few years.
We've had to stretch our dollars, watch our spending.
Now, we're ready to hire again. We're ready to buy new equipment, to go after those bigger jobs.
We want to make those home improvements we've been putting off.
Bottom line, we're ready to grow, and Trustmark's right there with us.
We just need a little help around the house. For us, that means Trustmark.
I was always rushing to make deposits for my business.
I'm always rushing, period.
Now, I use Trustmark's Deposit Express ATM. No deposit slips, no envelopes, no waiting.
I even get images of my checks on my receipt. How cool is that?
Best of all, most deposits made by 9 on weeknights are credited that same day.
And all you need is this, a Trustmark MasterCard debit card.
Don't you love it when someone makes life easy?
I love my truck.
Y'all hop in the back. We're going to take his truck. Somebody's being a little sassy today.
Where y'all going in my truck?
Have you lost your mind, silly boy? Trucks are for girls.
2014 Chevy Silverado for girls and guys at Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet or RogersDabbs.com.
The Exchange Club of Crossgates proudly supports Brandon Athletics. And here's what else we do. Our Dark Zone Haunted House, Halloween fun for all. Get details online at thedarkzone.net.
Right out of a Hollywood horror movie with plenty of screams.
Our Battle of Brandon Barbecue Challenge is a Mississippi State Championship Kansas City Barbecue Society sanctioned event. The cook-off includes backyard teams together with the same professional teams seen on TV's Pit Match.
Welcome to Bully's Alley. Some of the items available are
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. Hey, yeah. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a poor one shout out, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Bully's Alley is located on the west side of campus. A special thanks to Charlotte's screen printing.
Change doesn't happen on its own. There is no magic wand, no silver bullet. Change is not for the weak. To change the game, it takes time, a willingness to challenge the status quo. But most of all, it takes tenacity, to believe that you can win on your own terms, in academics, in life, and on the field. To be a game changer. Changing the game means standing up for what you believe, even if someone is trying to knock you down. The one where anything can happen, where giants fall and champions are built. Because this is a game changer. This is a game changer. And this is a game changer. So when it comes right down to it, you'll see that those who have the audacity to believe they can change things are the ones who usually do. This year is a game changer. Are you ready?
Weekdays, I'm a pharmacist. Weekends, I coach t-ball. I know my pharmacy, but I need advice on the financial side. And I need volunteers. Very patient volunteers. It's great having a banker who will take the time to learn our business and take the time to help with these kids. Trustmark has everything I need from a bank, right down to the batting coach. Run! Run! Other way! Other way!
I'm a contractor.
I'm Chief Financial Officer for my family.
Budgets have been tight the past few years.
We've had to stretch our dollars. Watch our spending.
Now, we're ready to hire again. We're ready to buy new equipment, to go after those bigger jobs.
We want to make those home improvements we've been putting off.
Bottom line, we're ready to grow, and Trustmark's right there with us.
We just need a little help around the house. For us, that means Trustmark.
I was always rushing to make deposits for my business.
I'm always rushing, period.
Now, I use Trustmark's Deposit Express ATM. No deposit slips, no envelopes, no waiting.
I even get images of my checks on my receipt. How cool is that?
Best of all, most deposits made by 9 on weeknights are credited that same day.
And all you need is this, a Trustmark MasterCard debit card.
Don't you love it when someone makes life easy?
Ooh, I love my truck.
Y'all hop in the back. We're going to take his truck. Somebody's being a little sassy today.
Where y'all going in my truck?
Have you lost your mind, silly boy? Trucks are for girls.
2014 Chevy Silverado for girls and guys at Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet or RogersDabbs.com.
The Exchange Club of Crossgates proudly supports Brandon Athletics. And here's what else we do. Our Dark Zone Haunted House, Halloween fun for all. Get details online at thedarkzone.net.
Right out of a Hollywood horror movie with plenty of screams.
Our Battle of Brandon Barbecue Challenge is a Mississippi State Championship Kansas City Barbecue Society sanctioned event. The cook-off includes backyard teams together with the same professional teams seen on TV's Pit Match.
Welcome to Bully's Alley. Some of the items available are
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. Hey, yeah. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a poor one shout out, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Bully's Alley is located on the west side of campus. A special thanks to Charlotte's screen printing.
Change doesn't happen on its own. There is no magic wand, no silver bullet. Change is not for the weak. To change the game, it takes time, a willingness to challenge the status quo. But most of all, it takes tenacity, to believe that you can win on your own terms, in academics, in life, and on the field. To be a game changer. Changing the game means standing up for what you believe, even if someone is trying to knock you down. The one where anything can happen, where giants fall and champions are built. Because this is a game changer. This is a game changer. And this is a game changer. So when it comes right down to it, you'll see that those who have the audacity to believe they can change things are the ones who usually do. This year is a game changer. Are you ready?
Weekdays, I'm a pharmacist. Weekends, I coach T-ball. I know my pharmacy, but I need advice on the financial side. And I need volunteers. Very patient volunteers. It's great having a banker who will take the time to learn our business and take the time to help with these kids. Trustmark has everything I need from a bank, right down to the batting coach. Run! Run! Other way! Other way!
I'm a contractor.
I'm Chief Financial Officer for my family.
Budgets have been tight the past few years.
We've had to stretch our dollars. Watch our spending.
Now, we're ready to hire again. We're ready to buy new equipment, to go after those bigger jobs.
We want to make those home improvements we've been putting off.
Bottom line, we're ready to grow. And Trustmark's right there with us.
We just need a little help around the house. For us, that means Trustmark.
I was always rushing to make deposits for my business.
I'm always rushing, period.
Now, I use Trustmark's Deposit Express ATM. No deposit slips, no envelopes, no waiting.
I even get images of my checks on my receipt. How cool is that?
Best of all, most deposits made by 9 on weeknights are credited that same day.
And all you need is this, a Trustmark MasterCard debit card.
Don't you love it when someone makes life easy?
I love my truck.
Y'all hop in the back. We're going to take his truck. Somebody's being a little sassy today.
Where y'all going in my truck?
Have you lost your mind?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you at Brandon High School for the Jim Hill Lady Tigers and the Brandon Lady Dogs. We're about to start the varsity game. Those of you that tuned in a little earlier, the JV game ended with the Brandon Bulldogs victorious, 2 sets to none. So we are about to get the game started. Coach Aldridge, you want to go through the player roster there and let everybody know who the Lady Dogs are?
Looks like for the Brandon Lady Bulldogs, we'll have number 2, Kimmy Bates. Number 3, Shay Davis. Number 5, CJ Culver. Number 7, Katie Bates. Number 11, Ashley Brown. Number 13, Tori Bailey. Number 14, Haley McManus. Number 19, Mackenzie Gregory. Number 21, Bailey Hand. Number 22, Kaylee McEwen. Number 23, Michaela Hand. Number 24, Sarah Oakes. Number 27, Ashley Dido. And number 32, Majoy Easterling. Looks like we're about ready for action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get underway here at the Brandon Bulldogs home stadium, home gym. Get the officials going to give the ball to Jim Hill. Looks like they're going to serve the ball first. So again, we are in the first set of the high school game. 0-0. 0-0 for those non-Southerners. And that'll be a point for the visiting Lady Tigers. Lady Bulldogs JV team really had it going against the Jim Hill Lady Tigers. Hopefully our varsity squad can do the same. Yeah, looks like a violation on the Lady Tigers. It'll be a point for the Lady Dogs. The score's tied up at 1-1.
Looks like number 5, CJ Culver, will be serving first here for the Lady Bulldogs.
Let's see what she's got. Jim Hill had a lot of trouble with that. Looked like that might have been a little hot for him. And again, errant first shot. They recover. Jim Hill does. Dogs are about to set the ball. Number 11. Oh!
Nicely done there by the Lady Tigers and Jim Hill.
That was a great rally right there for them.
Looks like a sub in for the Bulldogs. That'll be number 7, Katie Bates, coming into the game. Nice dig by the Dogs. Just did catch the top of the net there. Another point for the Lady Tigers. Nice rally going here.
It's going to tie the score at 3-3. We're testing our we're going to test our online network card. Make sure we're ready to go for the seasons. Again, like we said earlier, we're going to try and broadcast through our broadcasting class here at the school. We're going to try and do 4 athletic events per sport, including not including the playoffs. So playoffs would be an added bonus for that sport. Of course, we'll do all of the football games this year, and we'll be bringing you those live each Friday night. We're bringing you this live volleyball game. Again, the Lady Bulldogs are also playing softball tonight as number 11,
Ashley Brown.
Ashley Brown, a great spike right there. That'll tie a score of 4 for the Dogs. Folks, we're about to swap over to our wireless card. If we have any trouble, we'll be back online momentarily. Hopefully, we won't have any interruption in service. But we're going to test it out real quick and see what it does.
Looks like number 22, Kayla McEwen, serving for the Dogs. The Lady Bulldogs leading by a score of 5-4. Looks like we'll have a sub for the Bulldogs. Entering the game will be number 13, Tori Bailey.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I think we're back online and rolling. And in a little break there, the Dogs scored twice, make it 6-4, Lady Dogs.
Number 22, Kaylee McEwen, serving again for the Dogs. He sends it across. Looks like an ace. Put it right there. Maybe a little miscommunication between the Lady Tigers.
Pretty good shot by the Lady Dogs. Anyway, you turn it. Looks like there's a timeout by the Lady Tigers.
Like Dr. Marshall was saying, we got a big matchup this Friday. No, it is Thursday night that we will be traveling on the road with our Bulldog football team, going over to take on the Madison Central Jaguars. Hope all you fans of the Bulldogs can make the trip over and support the guys as they face off against the Jaguars in their opening game of the season, looking to capitalize on a great season they had last year and get the season off to a right start. Looks like we're ready for play.
And folks, we are testing connections, and we are kind of a trial run today. So forgive us for any imperfections. We're trying to get this thing wrapped up and ready to go for the rest of the year and all the seasons that we have to cover. One thing I'm hearing is that there's a couple of devices that are they're not working properly. If you'll back out of the entire website and start over, if you can hear us, hopefully it should kick on at that point. Both Coach Alders and I have gotten it on our iPhones, so it is working on several computers. I just don't know if it was a connection we had earlier or what the deal is, but we should be up and good now on every device that you can think of: Galaxy, iPhone, iPad, PC,
Kindle,
all of them. I don't know if Kindle, or I think you can read. Can you read about volleyball on Kindle?
Somebody told me they were trying it on a Kindle a while ago. So.
And looks like the Lady Dogs go up 9-5.
Number 11, Ashley Brown, serving for your Lady Dogs.
And doing a fine job at that. She scored 2 or 3 points for us. Jim Hill volleys the ball over the net, and
looks like it was just out.
Just out, so it's going to be a Brandon Bulldog point.
Ashley will continue to serve.
Volley from Jim Hill. We're going to set the ball. Oh,
looking for a
little
spike,
confusion
maybe
there. Oh, but we recovered it nicely. Nicely
done by the Lady Dogs.
That was number 22, Kaylee McEwen, with a nice little spike over the net. And another point for the Lady Dogs. So pulling out to a comfortable lead.
Nice little rally by the Lady Dogs here.
Looks like
that was in.
That was in?
Yes, in.
All right. Well,
it's tough to see from the angle that we're at. You folks at home might have a better angle than we have.
Folks at home, you probably had a better angle than we did. It's kind of hard for us to see. And we're going to set it up nicely. Oh, recovered by the Jim Hill Tigers. Oh,
nice dig by number 22. And a point awarded to Brandon.
Point for the Brandon Dogs. I guess Jim Hill got a little close to the net there. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, I think one girl came into the net. Obviously a violation.
Obviously. So Brandon retains the serve, and see what we can do with it here. Oh, wow. A little trickery there. Oh.
Just out of the reach there of number 13.
That's kind of like the Ephus pitch in baseball, wasn't it?
That's right. I think she just mistimed her jump it a little bit. Got a little bit out in front of herself.
Gave her a little change up. Oh. It's pretty tough to handle there. So, it's a 13-7 game with Lady Dogs on top. First set, I'm sorry, Brandon does not lead 2-0. That's left over from the junior varsity game, and it is actually the first set. So get that corrected. And,
nice shot there by number 5 for your Lady Dogs. That will be C.J. Culver.
Another point for the Dogs, 14-7. Comfortable 7-point lead.
Looks like we have a substitution. Number 21, Bailey Hand, entering the game for the Lady Dogs. Dropping back to serve will be number 13, Tori Bailey.
Like number 23, Michaela Hand, just came out. She did a nice job. Jim Hill chases the ball out of bounds, but looks like they're going to hit it out of bounds. So.
Lady Dogs serving here up at 15-7. Maybe a little miscommunication there again by the Lady Tigers. Brandon will gladly take the point.
Being told that the JV game is circulating again online. I think there's a little confusion that we left the Brandon being up 2-0. We left it up and. From the JV game. So this is the varsity game. Brandon leads a score of 16-8 in the first set. Sorry about the confusion there. We forgot to take off the score of the JV game. Ashley Dedeaux coming in the game, number 27. Nice set.
Nice.
Jim Hill just gets it over.
Threw another one of those change-ups at us there.
Just over the head of C.J. Culver for a point for the Lady Tigers. So it'll be a 16-9 game, and Jim Hill serves the ball. Oh, almost a great stop by Lady Dogs, but instead it's a good spike by the Jim Hill Tigers. So.
Yeah, it looked like she had her timing right there. She went up for the block, and it just kind of deflected off of her wrist towards us.
Just a game of benches, I guess. That's about every sport, isn't it? Game of benches. Oh, wow, I can't believe that got over the net. Didn't look like it was going to. I think they're going to say we touched the net on that. Or maybe not. Maybe they are. Yeah. Let it go, girls.
Just like it's
our cameraman's not really paying attention to the ball, I don't think, because if he lets that camera get hit by the ball, we may have a new cameraman. All right, and great serve.
Kimmy Bates there serving for your Lady Dogs.
That might have been a little long, but Jim Hill touched it, so we get the point. We'll take it, right?
That's right. We'll take anything that they want to give us. Kimmy stepping up to serve again. Hits it across. Nicely done. Good placement.
I'm not sure you would call that an ace, but it was pretty close. What do you think?
I would go ahead and give her the ace.
So Brandon serves the ball again, 19-11 lead. And Jim Hill doesn't want any part of that, so we go up to 20-11.
Kimmy once again finding a vacant spot on the court.
And Jim Hill hits that well out of bounds. So
looks like they're having a little bit of trouble with their serve there.
They are having a lot of trouble, and the Bulldogs pulling out to a hefty lead here, 21-11.
We'll say we have a nice crowd on hand for today's open volleyball.
It is a nice crowd. See if we can get a shot of that crowd in just a second, and let you see what kind of support the Lady Dogs have.
Looks like that one was just out there, just long.
So it brings us to 21-12.
There's a look at that crowd right there, just for a few seconds.
Pretty nice little crowd for a volleyball game. First one of the season, I believe. Lady Dogs looking to make the playoffs this year. So
number 5, C.J. Culver serving now for the Lady Dogs.
Boy, she hit a bullet, absolute bullet, didn't she?
Yes, I believe the player for Jim Hill was trying to just save her life there on that one.
Well, I had the score already 22-12, so I'll leave it there. Our scoreboard here in the gym says 21-12. It may be 23-12. I'm not real sure. Something's going on with our scoreboard, looks like. But that obviously is a Jim Hill point there. So it'll be 22 or 23-13. I'm not real sure what the score is. I see some action over at the scorer's table, and some confused looks on the ref, and so I'm not real sure what's going on. I've got 22-13. That's what the scoreboard has. So looks like we're going to make a substitution here. Katie Bates come in the game. Good serve by Jim Hill, and even better dig by the Brandon Bulldogs. And Jim Hill knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be a point for the Dogs. 23-13, 2 points to go in this first set. Jim Hill, a little confusion there on what to do. So it's, I guess, what you would call a set point here, or I'm assuming.
That sounds good to me, Dr. Marshall.
Good. Again, we're not volleyball experts, but hopefully y'all are enjoying the game. And Jim Hill goes deep, and our cameraman is going to let the ball coast safely into the wall.
I don't know that he could have got there. I don't think he was paying attention once again.
So Brandon leads 1-0. And we're going to go to a quick commercial from one of our sponsors.
I was always rushing to make deposits from my business.
I'm always rushing, period.
Now, I use Trustmark's Deposit Express ATM. No deposit slips, no envelopes, no waiting.
I even get images of my checks on my receipt. How cool is that?
Best of all, most deposits made by 9 on weeknights are credited that same day.
And all you need is this, a Trustmark MasterCard debit card.
Don't you love it when someone makes life easy?
I love my truck.
Y'all hop in the back. We're going to take his truck. Somebody's being a little sassy today.
Where y'all going in my truck?
Have you lost your mind, silly boy? Trucks are for girls.
2014 Chevy Silverado for girls and guys at Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet or RogersDabbs.com.
I'll let you handle it.
Well, you're going to have to do it Friday, because I can't be up there with you Friday night.
That's true.
So,
of course, I'll have row art there Friday night.
hand me my phone there.
All
right, we're back here at Brennan High School for the Lady Dogs and the Lady Tigers of Jim Hill. And we are about to get underway in the second set. So we're going to hide the overlay there, and we'll be back in business with the second set. Brandon leads the first set 1-0. I think the first set we won by a score of 25-13. So a really good start for the first set of the year for the Lady Dogs. So Coach Aldrich and I are going to swap places here, and he's going to run production while I run the other parts of the operation here. Again, bear with us as we're both learning a new equipment, and new system this year. As most of you know, we're with Play On Sports through our Brandon Bulldog Athletics website. So most of you will be transferred to National Federation of High Schools for the live streams this year. But you can get there from our main website, BrandonBulldogAthletics.com. So Jim Hill comes up with the first serve of the second set with a point as they rally the serve. And Jim Hill gets their chance to serve the ball at this point. So that'll go out of bounds.
Even things up here.
And it'll be back to Brandon to serve.
Another point for Brandon there as they take the lead. Looks like number 22, Kaylee McEwen, serving for your Lady Dogs.
Seemed like she served in the first set, did a fine job. Just a little short. Wish that had gotten over the net. That might have left a ball imprint on somebody on the Jim Hill side.
Yeah, I think the Jim Hill player is a little thankful there. Good communication by the Lady Dogs. And a nice touch there by number 11, Ashley Brown.
So the Lady Dogs are up 3-2. Is it with that score? And number 14 enters the game, Haley McManus, and she'll be our server. Jim Hill struggling with it back against the wall. Oh, I can't believe they got that over the net.
They got that over. Nice play by the Jim Hill
Nice,
player.
nice. Oh, nice play for the
Another
Jim
nice
Hill.
dig.
And she tries to spike it, but that's a little direction, wrong direction. So really good rally on both sides there, it looked like.
Brandon serves it across again. Tigers
oh, wow,
hit
that's
it.
way
Looks to
back.
be a little long. Bulldogs again jumping out to an early lead. Setting it up for the spike. Up. Nice job by number 11, realizing that the ball was going to be a little behind her whenever she was going to go up to spike it. Decided to just go with a touch play instead.
I think I'm through playing with the functions of our new equipment here.
Just out on that shot there for the Lady Dogs, and Jim Hill will tally a point. It'll be 6-3 Brandon Bulldogs.
Oh, that got into the net. Wasn't a lot we could do with that. So to make it 6-4 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. So we've led pretty much the whole game, and hopefully we can keep that lead going. Oh, that was a nice touch, but Jim Hill recovered it pretty well. And oh, just over the net. Jim Hill sits.
Nice
and,
nice good effort there by number 22.
Great effort.
Just falling just out of her reach.
So that was Kaylee McEwen, number 22.
Makes the score 6-5 now.
And those who couldn't see, that was well out of bounds, so it'll be a Brandon Bulldog point.
Ashley Brown serves it across. Returned by the Tigers.
Oh, good effort there by Ashley Brown. Fell just short. Looks like we're going to have a substitution. Ashley's going out in favor of Shay Davis, number 3. So Jim Hill will come to the line to serve.
Tigers serve it across.
Oh, that's
Looks like
way
it's
deep,
long.
way deep.
Nice job by number 3, Shay Davis, recognizing how long it was going to be and letting it go. Makes the score 8-6 in favor of your Lady Bulldogs.
Looks like we're going to have another sub. She's going to come in and serve. Ashley Dedeaux, number 27. Oh, that was an ace by default, I think. Jim Hill couldn't decide who wanted that. So Brandon leads now 9-6. And looks like we're going to have a nice little rally and set the ball. Got a great set. Oh, just a little bit short, wasn't it?
Yeah, just looked like she had it up. perfectly set up there, but just whenever she hit it, just misjudged just a little bit, and it caught the top of the net. Setting it up again. I think they said that she hit it with 2 hands there.
Oh, well. I'm not real familiar with how that, oh, nobody's getting that. Except the cameraman. So Jim Hill serves, and pretty nice serve. We handled it well, and it's like Ashley gets a nice little spike in on got it over the net that time.
We have a little confusion with the score here. I've got 10-9 or 10-8. They have 10-9. I think it is 10-9. We're going to go with what they have.
Oh! Wow, that was a good serve. It just went just a little deep.
I want to give a quick thanks to our cameramen. We got Gage Tier and Jake Coulter operating our cameras and doing a fine job.
That was a nice try at that. That was a pretty good serve, I believe, by number 24 from Lady Tigers. So Lady Tigers take the lead for the first time, 11-10. And the official says she's not ready, so we're going to have a redo on that, I believe. So it looks like there's a problem with the scoreboard overhead. For those of you that know, the Brandon Gym has 6 scoreboards. We have 4 in the center of the floor and 1 on each end of the court. So we're going to go with the ones on each end of the court, and there's not a. So they just added that point to Jim Hill.
I think we have it 11-11 is
yes.
what we should have right now.
Kevin. Folks, the scores table just gave that point to Jim Hill. All right, so we're back just trying to get the confusion on the scoring over with. The scores table gave the last point to the wrong team on the service from Jim Hill that was too deep. So it should be 12-11 game in favor of Jim Hill. And so it's like we're getting that straight, so we're straight now. So we're going to be back in action now as Jim Hill comes to the service. Number 1 for Lady Tigers. And she gets a nice little downward serve. We had a little trouble getting that over, but looks like we took care of it nicely. And Jim Hill is going to set the ball.
Nice dig.
Oh, that's going to be out.
Looks like it's out. Lady Tigers extend their lead to 13-11. Lady Dogs awaiting the serve.
Still number 1 from Lady Tigers. Oh, she just missed it. Just a little high, and I don't think she timed her jump just right, did she?
No, it looked like she had a little bit of a timing issue there.
So Lady Tigers take a 14-11 lead, and hopefully our Lady Dogs can get things back rolling in just a second as we
once again, a little miscommunication by the Lady Dogs, allowing the Tigers to extend their lead.
So 15-11 now. We got a good set. We got a good opportunity, and looks like we had too many hands on that ball. So kind of shooting ourselves in the foot right now. Kind of got to get things back in the right sync as we continue this second set. Again, the Lady Dogs lead 1-0, but are down in this second set 17-11. So we're going to take a timeout, and as we get a timeout, we're going to go to one of our sponsors real quick. We'll be right back on the Brandon Bulldog Athletics website.
Weekdays, I'm a pharmacist. Weekends, I coach T-ball. I know my pharmacy, but I need advice on the financial side. And I need volunteers. Very patient volunteers. It's great having a banker who will take the time to learn our business and take the time to help with these kids. Trustmark has everything I need from a bank, right down to the batting coach. Run! Run! Other way! Other way!
You got it over there.
So just a quick look at the crowd today. Came out for the first volleyball game. Pretty good little crowd for a volleyball game. So a lot of support this year for the Lady Dogs. So right now Jim Hill leads the second set 17-11. Again, the Lady Dogs are up 1-0. So hopefully we can rectify this 17-11 problem in just a few minutes as we resume play.
Nice block.
Oh, wow. And she hits it out. Wow, that was great. Let's see. That was, who was that, number 11?
Yes, number 11, Ashley Brown there for the Lady Dogs.
That's great play on both sides of the ball. Bulldogs came out on top of that one. Looks like we're trying to sub, but a little too late. Right now we've got number 22, Kaylee McEwen, who just served the ball. And Jim Hill hits the ball out of bounds. So come back for Lady Dogs, 17-13. And here we go, 17-14. Lady Dogs are on the comeback side.
Number 22, Kaylee McEwen serving again for the Lady Dogs.
So Jim Hill gets one shot at that, and Jim Hill spikes the ball on us. Not a lot we could do with that. That was pretty quick.
Yes, that was a nice job there by number 21, I believe, for the Lady Tigers rather.
So not real sure what the call there was, but
Lady Tigers were awarded the point.
So it's 19-14 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Brandon came back a little bit just before the last 2 points, so hopefully we can get back on a roll and tie this thing up before the end of the second set. We got a good set, and number 20 just stuck her arms up and was there at the right time. So Jim Hill again gets the point, 20-14. Lady Tigers lead. And the Tigers are chasing the ball all over the place.
Nicely done by the Lady Dogs there, but the Lady Tigers are using their quickness to get to about every ball they hit across.
But they are hitting it across the court, though, I tell you. It's from one side to the other, but they are there, lightning fast. And so it looks like we got a little confusion on subbing right now.
There again, once again, is the crowd there here at the gym at Brandon High School. A good look at number 21 here serving, Bailey Hand.
Oh, just didn't get the right timing on that. So it'll be a Jim Hill point, 21-15. Not sure she watched it all the way. What do you think?
I think she might have taken her eyes off that one.
But that's all right. Bulldogs are down by 6, but nothing we can't overcome. 7 now. So Jim Hill Lady Tigers lead set number 2 by a score of 22-15. And the Lady Dogs will take the serve and set that. Oh, Jim Hill spikes the ball. So they'll score number 23. So Jim Hill 2 points away from winning the second set. Well, Coach Aldridge and I really be looking forward to an overtime game. Like we said before, we're not volleyball people. We don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. We just know when they score and when we score. So,
is it the best of 2 out of 3 here, or is it
couldn't tell you, Coach. I think it is the best 2 out of 3, unless I think you have to win by 2 or something. I'm not real sure.
Well, we're going to learn today.
I know I went to a couple of volleyball games last year, and Jim Hill wins the second set. So it'll be a tie from 1 set to 1 set. As we'll go to some commercials here in just a second. Thank you for watching the Brandon Bulldog Athletics website.
I'm a contractor.
I'm Chief Financial Officer for my family.
Budgets have been tight the past few years.
We've had to stretch our dollars, watch our spending.
Now, we're ready to hire again. We're ready to buy new equipment, to go after those bigger jobs.
We want to make those home improvements we've been putting off.
Bottom line, we're ready to grow, and Trustmark's right there with us.
We just need a little help around the house. For us, that means Trustmark.
Let's see, I would just do 1 set and 1 set. Or put 0-0. Oh, there, you want 0-0? I just want to clear that out. So we're back with Lady Dogs and the Lady Tigers at Jim Hill. That are tied 1 set to 1 set. Again, if you're trying to watch, again, we are with Play On Sports this year, and not Wi-Fi Athletics. So a little confusing on some part, but we're on with Play On Sports. Again, at www.brandonbulldogathletics.com. So,
right.
again, we're tied 1 set to 1 set.
Looks like we're ready for action. Tigers will be serving to the Lady Dogs.
As soon as we have permission from the officials to go with our lineup, we'll be ready to start the 3rd set. Looks like we're having a little confusion on our rotation here. Looks like we're going to get that straight and start back with the next set.
Looks like we had permission to go and serve. Will be into the net, awarding the first point there to Brandon. Number 5, C.J. Culver, will be stepping up to serve the ball for the Lady Dogs. Serves it across. Looks like a return by the Jim Hill. Hit the net and fell short on their side. So the Dogs again will serve. Up 2-0 here in this 3rd and decisive set.
So Brandon serves, and I don't think Jim Hill can handle that, so it's 3-0.
So looks like CJ does a good job with her velocity here, and the Tigers are having a little bit of problems handling it.
I'll say, I think they're having a lot of difficulty with her velocity, to be honest with you.
And there's another one that they hit into the back wall behind them there. So CJ will take aim and fire away again. That one finds the net, though, and Jim Hill will.
I think we're going to have to take a timeout and get a new net. I think that ball went straight through the net.
It might have.
Just a note, these girls have been practicing since August the 5th. That was the first official day of practice. And today is the first official game. So put that out there.
Nice touch there by number 22. That'll be Kaylee McEwen again. And now she will drop back to serve with the Bulldogs ahead 5-2.
So again, we're up. We're not up anymore. It's 1 set to 1 set. We're ahead in the third set here, 5-2, like Coach said. And again, this is Coach K.K. Aldridge and Brian Marshall coming to you from Brandon High School today. Testing out some equipment, and this was an unscheduled event, but we felt like we want to test the equipment because we do plan to do 4 athletic events per sport included, and then we'll add the playoffs to that. So hopefully Coach Aldridge won't be ready to quit after the season's over with. It's a lot of nighttime activity. So if you see him, thank him.
I tell you what, you also need to slap Dr. Marshall on the back and tell him job well done. He is a man of many talents and has been right there beside me here trying to figure out this equipment. And you might not think he knows very much, but I think he knows just a lot about just about anything. So give him a slap on the back next time you see him.
I know a little bit about a lot of stuff and a lot about nothing.
Hey, you're a jack of all trades. I don't know what the confusion. It might be about the score. I thought it was 6-2, but I've corrected my score to match the score on the scoreboard to 5-2.
Well, I'm lost on. It looks like we've had some serious problems with scoring over there at the table most of the game.
It seems to be a little bit quick-paced, and so you do have to pay attention if you're scorekeeping.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. I've lost the score a few times here. I'm having to rely on that scoreboard. So if they're having to rely on us, then we're all in trouble.
Maybe you viewers at home are doing a better job than us here at the gym.
I believe the officials have slowed it down for us tremendously. So hopefully we'll be back on track here in just a few minutes.
Looks like we have made an adjustment, and they're going to 5-1 or 6-1.
Oh well, we'll take it. What'd you think? What'd you think it was, Coach?
I thought it was 6-1 myself, or 6-2. But now it looks like they're having to do a little explaining to the Jim Hill coach. So as soon as they get this figured out and squared away, we'll get back to the action.
So we're about ready to score. Okay. Jim Hill's coach looks like she's upset.
Yeah, she looks a bit fired up over there.
I don't know what the score or what the deal is with the score, but I hope maybe she's getting on the scores table. But she has 2 scores as well as us at the table, so it should be a fair situation. So I didn't see a lot of argument from the Jim Hill kids at the table. Did you?
No, I did not.
So I'm assuming that whatever we've gotten at this point is correct. And looks like the second official's come out of the tower. She's over there at this point, so
we might be in a delay for a little bit longer.
We're gonna try and get you a camera shot and see what's going on.
Looks like we might
here.
have some interference here blocking our path over there, but as you can see, that would be the Jim Hill coach over there arguing her position. That's the Jim Hill bench there, as you can see some of the players there. There once again, you can see kind of through the players there on the Brandon side. I wish we could have a mic into that conversation.
That'd be an interesting conversation, I think. I can't imagine what it would be. You know, I know that each point is important in this sport, but you know, they come and go so fast. You know, it's really 1 point. It's not going to make or break the game, I don't think.
Right. Well, you never know. I mean, if it was a game that was decided here at the end by 1 point, you'd be wanting that 1 point back.
Well, that's true. They are taking some time. We may be going to a commercial break here in just a few minutes.
We apologize for this break here. This one's kind of out of our control.
I think we will go. Oh, never mind. We're going to get back to it. All right. Uh-oh.
I've never seen a coach get tossed in volleyball.
I don't know. Is that possible to get thrown out of a volleyball game?
Your guess is as good as mine. I would figure you could.
I wouldn't mind seeing something that I've never seen before, but I don't know about a volleyball game. Seeing somebody get thrown out. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to go to about a 40-second commercial real quick, and we'll bring back the action. Again, you're watching the Brandon Bulldog Athletics website.
The Exchange Club of Crossgates proudly supports Brandon Athletics. And here's what else we do. Our Dark Zone Haunted House, Halloween fun for all. Get details online at thedarkzone.net.
Right out of a Hollywood horror movie with plenty of screams.
Our Battle of Brandon Barbecue Challenge is a Mississippi State Championship Kansas City Barbecue Society sanctioned event. The cook-off includes backyard teams together with the same professional teams seen on TV's pit match.
All right, so we're back after the little short commercial and back in action, ready to play. Jim Hill's coach seemed to have calmed down and everything's ready to go again for action. And oh my goodness, Ashley Brown with a big time spike. She got a little airtime there, didn't she?
Yes, she did. She had a little up.
So
Brandon extends its lead now to 7-1, and looks like Kaylee McEwen will continue to serve here for the Lady Dogs.
So Jim Hill's taking a quick timeout. Yes, we will too. As we take a quick look at.
Welcome to Bullies Alley. Some of the items available are
While the party was nice, the party was pumping. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a woman shout out, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Bullies Alley is located on the west side of campus. Special thanks to Charlotte Screen Printing.
So we're back and crowd a little bit anxious for action as we start the time back. Wow, I'm not sure that ball even made it to the net, and we touched it, so they get the point. So 7-2 now in favor of the Lady Dogs. Again, it's a 1-1 tie on sets. So. And there's something else going on with the scores table. Coach Hall's right over there in the middle of it, though.
We're talking about a lineup problem maybe this time? A rotation?
I don't know, but I tell you what, this is definitely dragging me down. I'm ready for some action.
That's right. Looks like we did have a little confusion. We have a different Tiger going back to serve now. Looks like they're now rotating around. And we have a sub now for the Tigers. Now I think we are ready to go. Oh, we subbed back out just the same way we had started.
In, out, in, out. Nope, nope, yep, nope. All right, so now the officials are talking back across the net and at the table.
At this point, I just kind of say let them play ball.
Yeah, I agree with that. Got a couple of clowns over here on camera, as you can see, and that's a couple of our broadcast crew over there for some later games. They're not working tonight, but acting silly. Hope none of them break a bone over there acting silly.
That's true. That's true. We need some of those talented young men and women helping to make this live streaming possible here at Brandon High School.
The one young man in the middle there is our football producer.
Yes, Jonathan Rowark, and he does a fine job and very bright young man. We're fortunate to have him as a part of our team.
I see Kelsa Walker's husband come in, Mr. Walker. He's going to do our color commentary for the football games this year. So
wonder what he knows about volleyball.
I don't know. We ought to ask him if he wants to come do some color for us.
That's true.
I think we're both color men right here, so that'd be 3 color men. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not even sure we classify as color men.
You're right.
And we're back to arguing back and forth with the officials. So we're going to go to another video for our sponsorships. So again, you're watching the Brandon Bulldog Athletics website.
Ooh, I love my truck.
Y'all hop in the back. We're going to take his truck. Somebody's being a little sassy today.
Where y'all going in my truck?
Have you lost your mind, silly boy? Trucks are for girls.
2014 Chevy Silverado for girls and guys at Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet or RogersDabbs.com.
He could at least come down here and practice a little bit. See that we have 2 headsets up and going.
All right, we're back online, and we were just talking about our color man, Clay Walker. We're trying to get him down here. Texting his wife, telling him to get down here and do some color with us. So, looks like we're ready for action here as Jim Hill's about ready to serve the ball. Again, Brandon leads 7-2, and
setting it up for the spike.
Nice sit, and
a little touch,
little touch ball. I'm sure that's called something in volleyball terms, but we don't know what that is. So we're going to go with touch. Oh my goodness!
Nice block.
Number 20 got up and blocked that. Pretty good play by the Lady Tigers.
Lady Tigers cut the deficit now, 7-3.
Oh, that was a good idea. Just didn't quite keep it in. So down to a 3-point lead in this third set. Again, it's tied 1-1 set. Jim Hill serves, and pretty good set. Dogs. Oh, number 20. Number 20 is killing us. I'm telling you, she's putting it right where we're not.
Little rally here by the Tigers. Right back in this thing. Hopefully Dogs can turn this back around.
Oh, I didn't think that was going to get over the net, to be honest. Oh, right where we're not. Man, if that would have stayed in, that would have looked professional, wouldn't it?
Yes, it was. She had her timing down. Nice little elevation, but then just hit it just a tad bit too long.
Got a good set here. Oh, Jim Hill brings it back. Oh, nice save right there by number 7, Katie Bates. Wow, what a rally.
Nice rally.
Oh,
nice
and
dig.
Katie again. And number 20 can't do it this time to us. So, Lady Dolls in control. Nice set. And
nice touch. Out. Just
great rally right there, and good thing the Dogs came up on top of that. 8-7 is now our score, and the Dogs regain the lead. That was entertaining.
Yes, it was a nice little rally there between the Tigers and the Dogs.
About time for some entertainment after the long pause by the scoring problems at the scorer's table.
Haley McManus sends it across.
Oh!
Ashley Brown tried to spike it, but just found the top of the net there. And that will even things back up again at 8.
Number 23, Michaela Hand checks in. And the Tigers serve is low and straight. Fairly quick, too. I wouldn't think I could hit that. But he took care of it. And
Bulldogs sending it over.
Oh, wow.
A nice shot there by the Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers are now taking their first lead of this third set. By the score of 9-8. They will be serving.
Number 3 from Jim Hill on the serve. And nobody wanted it. So Jim Hill takes the lead, 10-8. Bulldogs really got to regain some ground here. We don't want to go down in this set. And
that one's going to be a little short.
Tigers going to help us out with that one. So again, it'll be 10-9. Cut the lead for the Lady Tigers down to 1.
Ashley Brown now serving for the Lady Dogs. She sends it across.
Just barely
across.
And oh, wow.
Again, up.
Oh, wow. Great save and great ball control.
And looks like the Dogs will get the point there. That one was a little tricky there. Both teams sent it back over, just grazing over the top of the net.
That was number 5, C.J. Culver, with the last touch for the Dogs.
Scores all knotted up here at 10. Ashley Brown sends it just into the net. Jim Hill retakes the lead. Serve the ball now back over to the Lady Bulldogs. Waiting here for a sub. Number 3, Shay Davis comes in for the Lady Dogs.
Jim Hill sends it deep. So kind of trading points back and forth at this point. It's all tied up at 11.
This could come down to the wire.
That 1 point we were talking about a minute ago might be important.
It might come back into play.
So Brandon back to serve. Sends it across, and Jim Hill. Oh, wow. Wow.
Nicely done.
That was great. Number 5 with an awesome spike. And, boy, she really fought at the line there, didn't she? She sent 2 back over.
CJ did a nice job there using her height.
This is one of those sports that I wouldn't, if I was a coach, I wouldn't be able to stay calm. I'm looking over there at Coach Hall, who's done a great job with his team, and she's calm as ice water. I'd be going nuts about right now. So I was more one of those baseball guys. I like that slow action.
Right. I don't know what the ruling was. I don't know what the call was, but another point was awarded there to the Lady Tigers. I don't know if that hand motion meant that she hit the net with her hand, maybe, or maybe hit it with an open palm.
Well, the good news is that Coach Aldridge and I will not be calling all the volleyball games, so hopefully we'll have some students that know a little bit about volleyball calling it from here out. So you won't have to listen to the volleyball illiterate. So Brandon on the serve. Looks like that stayed in.
Nice job there by, who is that, number 2, Kimmy Bates.
Kimmy on the serve, and
dug out by the Tigers.
I can't believe that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Nicely done.
Nice combination there of Kimmy Bates and number 22, Michaela McEwen. Really good teamwork there.
Bulldogs extend their lead now 15-12.
So now we have another problem, looks like, with the lineups. Again, this is the first official game for the Dogs and the Lady Tigers, so some rust on the substitutions and the rotation, I guess. So they're working those things out.
While we have this break, I want to make sure that each of you know that we will be doing some more of these volleyball games from Brandon. And then we will also be doing 4 games of each of the other sports, team sports, and then, of course, all of our football games. So be sure to check out the action on Friday nights whenever we travel on the road. Watch your dogs and support the dogs in any way that you can.
Again, we're on, this year we'll be on www.brandonbulldogathletics.com. And you'll go from there. You can check on the media page and look for live stream, and it'll send you right to NFHS, which is where our Play On Sports Network live streams will be held throughout the season for all the sports that we cover. Again, we talked about covering 4 games per sport, and then we'll also cover the playoffs for the sports. Now, playoffs will be, I believe, through the Mississippi High School Activities Association, and there will be a fee for those games. You'll just pay online, just like you would anything else that you watch online when the playoffs come around. So right now we're broadcasting for free. Thank you to our sponsors for that. We're going to go to a quick sponsor at this time. We'll see an ad from the B Club. So if you haven't joined the B Club, now's a good time to go to www.brandonbulldogathletics.com and join up.
Change doesn't happen on its own. There is no magic wand, no silver bullet. Change is not for the weak. To change the game, it takes time, a willingness to challenge the status quo. But most of all, it takes tenacity, to believe that you can win on your own terms, in academics, in life, and on the field. To be a game changer. Changing the game means standing up for what you believe, even if someone is trying to knock you down. The one where anything can happen, where giants fall and champions are built. Because this is a game changer. This is a game changer. And this is a game changer. So when it comes right down to it, you'll see that those who have the audacity to believe they can change things are the ones who usually do. This year is a game changer. Are you ready?
All right, so we're back here at Brandon High School for the Brandon Bulldog Lady Dogs and Lady Tigers of Jim Hill volleyball game. Got Clay Walker walking up here. We'll get him to say a little something real quick. Just tell him hey, and tell him hey. Covering football game.
Well, we're still waiting for action. I believe Mr. Clay Walker has now got the headsets on. Clay, have you got the headsets on?
Steven.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm wanting to say Clay. Clay Walker, I guess he was the country music singer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Steven, now that you can see, we finally got both of our headsets up and working.
I am impressed.
Yes,
I'm impressed. You guys have done a lot of labor from Friday night up until today. Sideline set working, all good to go. Well, how's it calling a volleyball game?
You know, it's a new experience for me. I don't know very much. The lingo is beyond my means, I believe, and so I'm learning a lot right now. Hopefully we'll get some students that know a little bit about volleyball, maybe someone that wants to come in and help us, and maybe they can speak the language a little bit better. What about you? Have you ever had any experience calling volleyball?
My wife is coaching the middle school volleyball. That's where we just got back from. They played over at Clinton and won over there. So I've had to learn over the last couple of years as she's coaching the middle school girls, and she and Coach Hall have worked together with this high school bunch. So it's a little different, but I tell you, a lot of people come and think, well, this is going to be a relaxing sport, kind of sit back, and it's probably one of the most intense sports. It's back and forth, especially if you're playing pretty close competition, and but knowing all the rules, who can come forward, and you can't spike it on a serve, and all these different things you kind of pick up as you watch it. But interesting game.
Yes, it is. And I tell you what, these girls have put in a lot of work. You can tell they've practiced a lot. The coaches are really doing a nice job with these girls. And looks like we might be getting ready for a little bit more action here. Looks like we've been given permission to play, so we'll let you give it a little try here.
So you want me to call it, huh?
Yes.
You're going to throw me.
I'm going to throw you in.
You guys are great at throwing people into the fire.
That is what we do here at
Here we
go.
Kimmy Bates is back serving, hits it down the line kind of deep, set by Jim Hill back over the net. And they make a set at the net. Come forward with a big slam off of Jim Hill, deep girl in the face. You look at your numbers, C.J. Culver. Nice hit right there off the net. And good set by number 27. See Ashley, say that one.
Ashley Dedeaux, I believe.
Gotcha.
It's the correct pronunciation on that one.
Miss Bates with another great serve down the line. Jim Hill does not return it. Pushing the score to 18 Brandon and 12 for Jim Hill.
Sorry, I've fallen behind on my scoreboard duties. I'll get this corrected and up to date.
Katie Bates again Kimmy Bates back to serve. Hits it down the middle and is shanked by the center receiver for Jim Hill. One thing that I didn't know about volleyball until last year started watching. Growing up, we always played it where you could only score on a serve. And that's not correct in high school. You get a point every time the ball is served, so it makes the game go a little quicker. Kimmy Bates again down the left line, ace. Nobody touched it. In high school, you play 5 sets, the best 3 out of 5. In JV or middle school, they play a best 2 out of 3.
Gotcha. We had some confusion, me and Dr. Marshall, about that
Kimmy Bates
earlier in the night.
Hits it down the middle deep, so out in the back, which will now allow Jim Hill to serve. They have these different rotations that they play. Jim Hill serves it wide right, it's out, so the serve will go back to Brandon. It's almost like calling a defense on football. They'll call them a 5-1 or a 6-1, and there's different rotations where you have certain people that are always at the net and certain people that are setting. So kind of an interesting deal.
Gotcha. Now, have you been able to recognize what sets they're in? Have you gotten that far into it?
A little bit. How I've kind of picked it up is how they set in the middle. If they have one girl at the net, and usually the 2 girls right behind her are going to flip sides, and the one that's flipping is usually the setter. So that's kind of how that works. Jim Hill's going to serve it right, wide right, which will turn it back over to Brandon for the serve. Brandon's leading this match 22-14. Number 22, Kaylee McEwen, will be serving for Brandon. They're making a rotation up here at the front, so one of the girls has been playing back. They'll bring a little bit taller girl in to play the net off this serve. Good serve down the right line. Jim Hill misses the return. 23-14, Brandon. Kaylee again for the serve. She hits it down the middle. Ball is set by Jim Hill. At the third shot, it's over. Set up to the middle, number 11. She gets it over. They'll set right here back to the center, and hopefully we didn't get a slam. That's what you're normally looking for right there. Number 11, Ashley Brown, does a really good job up there. Right there, great
nice
job. Just talked about her being able to get up. She's a big girl that can jump, and so on the return, Ashley Brown just spikes it there at the net back on Jim Hill's side. Score is 25-14. I'm sorry, 24. I was going to say 25 is the game.
That's what I was thinking.
The score up there, so nice set by Brandon. Jim Hill will return it.
Little miscommunication there by the Dogs.
A little bit. After the first hit, they're looking for who's ever setting. Then she's going to set it back to the middle for hopefully a kill shot. Jim Hill with a little hit back at him there. We didn't get the ball set. Number 7, Katie Bates, comes up, and the ball's a little long, pushes it over the net, gives it right there for Jim Hill to get it back on us in a hurry. Jim Hill hits it out of bounds after one volley. There you go. Brandon 25, Jim Hill 17. I think that makes 2 or 3 sets for Brandon. 2-1. 2-1.
That is it. Well, Stephen, I just want to thank you. You've really put me and Dr. Marshall to shame here. It's nice to have somebody with a little bit of professionalism come and visit us here while we're doing this first volleyball game of the year. And, man, we look forward to listening to you and getting to know you over this next football season, and hope that we can all have something to cheer about come Thursday night.
Me too. I'm really looking forward to it. Saw Flint at the middle school game a little earlier and asked him how the boys were doing and if Gardner was ready, and he said he's ready. He's been ready since last year, which we all know that. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a great pleasure of mine to come and be a part of Brandon Bulldog football and volleyball and just what's going on here. Great school, great staff, and the pleasure's all mine. So, guys, thanks for bringing me down and let me talk a little bit, and looking forward to Thursday night.
All right, well, we'll see you Thursday night.
Great.
All right, as he hands the set back over to Dr. Marshall, we will go on to take a quick break and let you hear from one of our sponsors.
I'm a contractor.
I'm Chief Financial Officer for my family.
Budgets have been tight the past few years.
We've had to stretch our dollars, watch our spending.
Now, we're ready to hire again. We're ready to buy new equipment, to go after those bigger jobs.
We want to make those home improvements we've been putting off.
Bottom line, we're ready to grow, and Trustmark's right there with us.
We just need a little help around the house. For us, that means Trustmark.
Got some Blake DVDs. Oh, we're back.
Well, folks, we're back a little early. We didn't expect that commercial to be over quite that fast, but we're going to go back to a few more commercials, and we've got it looks like Jim Hill's almost ready to play, so we're going to stay here and not pause for commercials at this time. Again, Brandon won the last set, and that makes puts Brandon in the lead 2-1, 2 sets to 1. So Brandon needs one more set for the victory today over the Jim Hill Tigers.
Looks like C.J. Culver will be serving first for the Lady Dogs, and I've been thoroughly impressed with her ability to serve. The velocity she puts on the ball. Looks like she knows exactly where to place it. We'll see if she can't continue the excellence she's performed with earlier on in the match.
Well, between her and Kimmy Bates, I think we've had to we're going to have to get some more nets on hand just in case they actually do get one that burns through the net.
I tell you what, those girls surely can throw a little fastball in there to put it in my reference book.
And Jim Hill's coach is back out on the court arguing something, and I'm not sure what's going on over there, but we're delaying the game a little bit. Looks like we're trying to figure out rotations over there on the Jim Hill side. Again, while we're waiting, would like to remind everybody that Brandon plays Madison Central Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock kickoff over at Madison Central.
Keep in mind it's a 7 o'clock start. Most games this early in the season are a 7:30 start because of the heat. But since this is a Thursday night game and everybody's trying to get students back ready for school on Friday, they're going to play on Thursday. So
looks like we're ready for action.
Serve just a little bit long there by C.J. Kohler. Just that Madison Central game, just remember, reminder one more time, it is at 7 o'clock at Madison. Tickets are $7. They're on sale in the office at Brandon High School in the morning. So come by and get your tickets, and we hope to see you there.
One thing you might want to make note of, too, on that Madison Central game, make sure you plan for traffic. I'm sure the Madison area will be bumper to bumper as everyone tries to make their way into that game. So you might want to leave a little bit early and arrive early so that you can grab the seat there. I know we're expecting a big crowd for that game.
Yeah, I'm not sure what time you're going to have to get there to get a seat, but I'm going to say it's probably pretty early. So Brandon takes a 2-1 lead here early in the third set. Hopefully we can win this set and put this game down. All right. Sorry about that, folks. We never changed camera angles on you there. It's probably hard to see that from our server's point of view.
Caleb McEwen back to serve again now for the Lady Dogs. He sends it across, kind of down the middle. Oh, I tell you what, I think they caught the Bulldogs off guard there. I think they were expecting them to try to set it over, and the Tiger player just was able to hit it across and find an open spot there on the Brandon side, making the score 3-2.
Just want to remind everybody, today's the opening game of our opening match of the volleyball season. Next home game is actually on the 22nd. We play play Forest Hill here at home. And then we follow that.
Dr. Marshall, let me make a correction. I believe that game has been changed. I'm not sure of the exact date, but I know whenever I was looking to live streaming some of these games, they informed me that 22nd game against Forest Hill had been rescheduled. I will try to find out exactly when that date is of that next game, and we will make sure that we get it posted on our internet of when our next broadcast will be. But I do believe that 22nd game against Forest Hill has been moved.
Well, all right. I'll go ahead and give you the round out for the rest of the month of August. August 26th, we're at Terry on the road. August 27th, we're on the road at Jackson Academy. That game is actually at 5:30 and 6:30, where most of the games are between 5 o'clock JV start, 6 o'clock varsity start. And then August the 29th, we're at Oak Grove on the road at 5 and 6 again. So hope you can make it out to support the volleyball Lady Dogs, and we're looking forward to a great season. Just barely over the net. Jim Hill's number 20. She was an absolute stopper on the front line earlier in the game. She made 4 or 5 saves, but looks like we maybe got too close to the net there, huh? The point was awarded to Jim Hill. So it's a 6-5 lead for the Lady Dogs, and we're back on the service line. Not real sure what happened there. Probably some of you volleyball fanatics know exactly what happened, but I do know that Brandon just scored another point.
All right, I think we actually have the score being at 6-6 now. And that will be 7-6 in favor of the Lady Tigers.
Well, we're having all kind of trouble with the scoreboard over there tonight. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but got to get it together, Lady Dogs. 8-6 here. Lady Dogs do lead 2-1 over the Jim Hill Lady Tigers. That's been my experience when I've covered volleyball games, that they typically go 5 sets. For me, I typically see the longest games of the year for some reason.
Well, hopefully the Lady Dogs will go ahead and get back on the right way of things here, and hopefully go ahead and close this one out in this fourth set. Rather.
number 3, Shay Davis at the service line. Pretty heavy hit, just a little bit low. His top of the net. So Jim Hill will be awarded another point, be 9-7. And C.J. Culver checks in as number 7, Katie Bates, has a little rest. And nice set. Oh, Jim Hill is there. And the Dogs get that point as the Lady Tigers look like they pressured just a little bit there as the ball came at them. So the Lady Dogs get a point, and we'll be able to serve again. 9-8 in favor of Jim Hill. Again, the Lady Dogs lead 2-1. This best of 5 match.
Just a little wide, but
having trouble at the service line right now. Hopefully we can gather our composure and get that back. We've been fairly good at the service line most of the game. Oh.
Tigers serving. Send it over.
That's deep.
Good communication there by the Lady Dogs to let each other know to go deep.
So Katie Bates at the line again, I believe is who that is, isn't it?
Yes, Kimmy Bates.
Kimmy Bates, that's right. Yeah, got a good serve there. Good return by Jim Hill.
Looks like that's going to be out. Another point for the Dogs. Take it to 11-10.
I tell you, Stephen Walker, our color commentator for our football games this year, he definitely knows how to call a game a lot better than us. I can tell you, a couple of rookies, and
there was much more sense of a flow to it.
Right. He had what to say and how to say it all in one time. So got to apologize for our rookiness, I guess, if that's a word. But at least we're bringing you Brandon Athletics, and hopefully you're watching your grandchild or your niece or something along those lines, or just your favorite Brandon Bulldog.
Tigers pull back ahead, 12-11. They'll be looking to serve across to our Lady Dogs. They send it across down the middle. Number 21 digs it out for the Dogs. They set it up.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done there by number 27, I believe that was. 27. That's Ashley Dideau. Squares things all back up at 12. Number 5, C.J. Culver. The net better watch out, or hopefully not the net, but right over the net.
Hopefully Jim
puts
Hill.
a little velocity on it.
And it does get over the net, and Jim Hill does have trouble with it as they're running all over the court, and they just can't bring it back across. It's like trying to stop a bullet, isn't it?
It really is. I know I would hate to put myself in front of that thing.
Jim Hill does take care of that one, and they do hit it long, but they did stop the serve. Hopefully we can have a whole lot more of those long returns.
Looks like we have a sub in for the Tigers. As number 20 comes in. Now CJ gets ready. She serves it across hard.
Oh, right into
just
that.
right into the net.
I think I saw the official in the tower duck a little bit.
I don't blame her.
So Jim Hill scored that last point, and they'll head back to the service line. Oh, just on the line. That was so close to our camera, and our cameraman.
He had it. He must have been watching it. He had the
ice water
better,
in his veins.
I know, better view sight than we did. Made me a little nervous. Nicely dug out.
Oh wow! It's good spike by number 20, and a good return by, or good dig by the Dogs. It just came up short on long on the back line. So Jim Hill takes the lead again, 16-15 in this third set. Good set by the Dogs, and Jim Hill's there. They set the ball, and number 20. Oh, number 20. Number 20 can't handle it this time, and that's number 11, Ashley Brown, who took the ball on the other side. Got the best of number 20 from the Jim Hill Lady Tigers. It's about time that we've handled number 20. She's been awfully good up there.
Serve was a little short. Tigers will get the point. They pull back up by 1.
Crowd's dwindled a little bit as the game has gone along. It's getting to be everybody's supper time, I guess. Again, we got the best number 12 and 20 that time, so it's a little bit of poetic justice to take care of number 20 for a few minutes. I don't know about you, Coach, but I'm looking around. We got a lot of mess to clean up after this is over with.
Yes, we do. There's a lot that goes on into this setup of this live stream, and hopefully we'll be able to get it and get out of here. Go find some food.
Jim Hill's deep in their own line. Oh, wow.
Number 20. Once again.
I tell you, she is wearing us out. So a sub here. Number 23 checks in, Michaela Hand. Nice set.
Bulldogs set it up.
Ashley Brown on the
Bulldogs are setting it up again.
And Dogs hit the line with that one. So Dogs go up 19-18 in this third set. Looks like Ashley Brown will come to the line to serve for the service. And number 5, C.J. Culver, will check in up front. Oh, just didn't get it up to the net. Looks like number 3, Shay Davis, is going to check in again.
The Lady Tigers getting set to serve. They send it across down the middle.
I know that went deep, but I would be hard-pressed if I was back there to say she didn't step over the line.
That's true.
She got a running start on that, and
she did. It was a heads-up play there by Shay Davis. The ball was coming right at her. She decided to let it go, and it went long.
Oh, that went deep. So we're back to the trading points thing. Y'all get one, we get one. You get one, we get one.
That seems to be the pace we're going at here. It'd be nice for the Dogs to catch a little rally here. Maybe go on about a 5-point swing.
Oh, but you and I'm kind of the game plan of you get one, I get 2. You get one, I get 3. You get one, I get 4.
That would work too.
Think we can talk about dollars here?
If that was the case, you wouldn't be getting much from me.
All right, so
swap points yet again.
Swap points, and it's an even 21-21. Lady Dogs up 2-1 here in the third set of this. Of the fourth set of this best-of-5 set or match.
Kimmy Bates sends it across deep down the middle.
Nicely
done.
I think Kimmy's probably been our most accurate server of the night.
I would have to agree with that, Dr. Marshall. She's done a very nice job, and hopefully she can get on a little run here.
She can score 3 more points. We can all go get something to eat.
Sends it down the middle. Up, it looks like an ace.
So 23-21. Brandon needs 2 points to put a rubber stamp on the match today. And Jim Hill is going to take a timeout, and so are we. We're going to go to one of our sponsors. Again, you're watching the Brandon Bulldog Athletics website.
The Exchange Club of Crossgates proudly supports Brandon Athletics. And here's what else we do. Our Dark Zone Haunted House, Halloween fun for all. Get details online at thedarkzone.net.
Right out of a Hollywood horror movie with plenty of screams.
Our Battle of Brandon Barbecue Challenge is a Mississippi State Championship Kansas City Barbecue Society sanctioned event. The cook-off includes backyard teams together with the same professional teams seen on TV's pit match.
All right, so we're back. We need 2 points here to win the match. It's 23-21. Brandon leads 2 sets to 1. And see Kimmy Bates is the service line, and it's a point for the Dogs, 24-21. So I guess it's what they call set point. 1 more point, and the Dogs win the first game of the season.
This could be match point.
That's what I meant, match point. Isn't that what I said?
You said set point, but I knew what you were trying to say.
So the Dogs with a nice set. Oh, she hit it twice. Does that not count?
I thought so.
Oh!
And that does it.
Hey, all right. Lady Dogs with a victory over Jim Hill Lady Tigers, 25-21. We're going to stay with you for just a few more minutes as the teams shake hands. Again, don't forget that this Thursday we play Madison Central at Madison at 7 o'clock. Tickets are on sale in the office tomorrow. Start at 8 o'clock. You can come by and get your tickets. They are $7 this year. So be sure to get your tickets for the football game on Thursday. One quick announcement about softball. I'm going to tell you when their next game is, if I can pull up their schedule here. It doesn't look like their schedule is online yet, so Coach Aldridge is looking at me. He's not real sure either, so we'll have to get back with you on that. But as far as the lady volleyball team, looks like we're getting a good start to the season with a win here. Again, 22nd game, Coach Aldridge thinks has been rescheduled, but the 26th against Terry at 5 and 6. The 27th, we played Jackson Academy at Jackson Academy, 5:30 and 6:30. And the last game of August on the 29th at Oak Grove at 5 and 6. So from Brian Marshall and KK Aldridge, we'll send it to you. Thank you for watching the Brandon Bulldog Sports Network.